Welcome to Pilot Globe Guides for the month of March. In this episode, we seek out unmissable events and great places to visit at this time of year. Ian Wright gets frozen in the icy waters of Murmansk and gets friendly with the whales of Baja, Mexico. Holly Morris races reindeer in Lapland, while Neil Gibson chills out on Montezuma Beach in Costa Rica. Megan McCormack joins the Yap Day Festival in the islands of Micronesia. And we visit Valencia's spectacular and fiery Las Fallas Festival. But first, Ian heads above the Arctic Circle in Canada to welcome in the spring with some very curious characters at the Caribou Carnival in Yellowknife.
Nearly had ya. This is the new dance from London. Everyone's doing it. Come on, girls. Don't pretend you don't know it. Woohoo! They get hands like that. The Caribou Carnival was originally a festival to welcome in the spring. But now it's a bunch of crazy events and anything goes. Believe it or not, this is the ugly dog and truck competition.
Are you wanting to be a judge in this?
I'd love to be a judge in this.
Well, I'd better explain to you how it all works here. Here's what you have to do. There's three categories.
Three categories, right?
There's ugly trucks. Right. The second category is ugly dog. The third thing is northern truck. Now that measures
Northern truck.
the essence of being in the Arctic.
Right, okay. Dog's pretty bloody ugly, isn't it? Look at that thing.
I think his pants are falling off, actually.
Yeah. That's it. You got enough bottles in there? Oh, yeah. God, Bacardi to change gear, more bottles. God, stinks in there. Someone's done a dumper in the corner, I swear. Oh, that's not human.
The ugliest truck in Yellowknife this year goes to Wilford Pond.
Hey. Come on,
Congratulations.
Thank you. Wow, so now you had an ugly dog last year, and you've got a northern truck this year. So perhaps next year you can work on the ugly.
The dog died.
The beard's helping.
The dog died.
You can still bring it along, dead.
This is the computer bashing area. No.
Oh, no, I want to get the screen. There's so many rules to this game, I'm getting confused. I love it. Woohoo!
March is a great time to be on the west coast of Central America, as Neil discovers at Costa Rica's hippie hangout, Montezuma Beach.
So what was it that attracted you to Montezuma?
Well, first of all, the natural beauty, the fact that it was separated from civilization, big cities, being close to the beach, listening to the ocean. I could name 1,000 things.
The list is endless. What kind of people tend to settle down in a community like this?
People looking for a natural lifestyle, people that want to get out of the cities, people that want to experience nature firsthand, to feel what is nature. I actually lived in solitude for 1 full year. I watched what the monkeys did, ate what they ate, eating tree leaves, whatever wild fruit there was. And in that time, I spent $5 in 1 full year.
The more we relax, the more we feel. So we can benefit from these positive emotions as much as possible. and we hold a ball out in front. Now, very slowly, if you move your hands towards each other, you find that the thoughts that run through your head will affect the emotional state that you're in. If you have good thoughts, you feel positive emotions.
There's over 800 miles of coastline in Costa Rica. On the Caribbean side, they got white sand. But here on the Pacific sand, it's black volcanic sands.
Montezuma is a fabulous place. I've just come down from Canada, and having lived in the deep freeze for the last 20 years, it's like coming home for me.
And I wanted to just relax and just to be with part of nature and not have any stress around me. There is no stress around here.
Further north, Ian goes to Baja, the bit of California that still belongs to Mexico, and gets up close and personal with the humpback whales that migrate through here each March.
A few miles from town, it's possible to see grey whales, which migrate here during the winter months. This is the Laguna San Ignacio, and it's the best place in Baja to go whale watching, and it costs about $75 for the boat, but you have to go out with local registered fishermen, because if you don't, the water's restricted, you might get in trouble. And this is Francisco, and this is Francisco Jr., and we're off. Oh, here they come, here they come. Get the plankton! Each year, up to 20,000 grey whales come 10,000 miles south from the Arctic to mate and give birth, and hundreds of them end up in this lagoon. Until the beginning of the century, harpooning was legal, and the water would turn blood red. Now they are unafraid, and as curious about visitors as we are about them. Oh, look at the size of that. It's coming towards us, I think. Oh, it's rocking the boat. She's pushing it. I think it's underneath at the moment. Certain whales are known as friendlies, seeking out human contact. Despite being 50 foot long and weighing up to 40 tons, they always seem to know exactly how gentle to be.
Touch it. Yeah. Oh, get it. It's like a rubber inner tube. That's it.
March offers plenty of other things to do around the globe. The $6 million Dubai World Cup is the richest horse race in the world, but betting is strictly forbidden. Across Ireland, St Patrick's Day is celebrated with parades, pageantry and millions of gallons of black beer. Purim is one of the happiest and liveliest tributes to Jewish identity on the Israeli calendar. Across Nepal, people celebrate spring by throwing buckets of coloured water over each other in the Hindu festival of Holi. The New Year festival of Chahar Shanbei Suri sees Iranians jumping through fires while kids go gathering sweets. Every year in March, the people of Valencia, Spain, display a year's worth of artistic endeavour in the form of fallas, and then they burn the whole lot to the ground. On the 19th of March, work in the city stops and everyone takes to the streets to gaze for one last time at these huge works of art called fallas. The fallas originated in the 18th century when carpenters burnt their wooden candle holders in honour of their patron saint, Joseph.
The falla itself is a monument made of papier-mâché that normally criticizes something. It's quite satirical. So, because we think or we believe that we have to really burn what we don't like in a way of purifying it. From actors, actresses, pop singers, politicians, everybody can be represented in the fires. For instance, the Jewish and Palestinian problem, there is a small Palestinian one with a stone in the hand, and on the other hand you've got a big Jewish with a knife in the mouth and full of cans and very strong. This part of the fire is criticizing the Hollywood factory, like all the cinema that has nothing to do with art but with money. So here you've got the sculptures of Alfred Hitchcock, Woody Allen, Marilyn Monroe, Orson Welles and some others.
In the city, some 300 bands play all day and on into the night, and the queens of the festival, the falleras, roam the streets bringing offerings of flowers to Our Lady of the Forsaken. After 16 days of celebration, the time has finally come for the ritual sacrifice of these brightly coloured sculptures. The Fallas festival culminates in the Crema, the night of fire. At each fire, a beauty queen is chosen to set it alight. Flames consume the gigantic figures, and many tears are shed as the last farewells are said. The fires consume a whole year of work, a whole year of dreams, and millions of euros. The frenzy of the fire ends with the burning of the largest fire of them all, followed by a fantastic fireworks display. March is also a time for celebration in Micronesia. Megan flies to the remote island of Yap as the people don their national costumes and join in the colourful Yap Day party.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you must be Captain Wright?
That's me.
Hi, I'm Megan.
I'm pleased to meet you.
I'm hoping to take a ride on your plane home back to Yap today.
Well, we'll be leaving in a few minutes.
Today is Yap Day. Hello. It was started in the 60s as a way for the community to get together, remember their traditions and their legends and their stories and their dances. Every village performs a dance on Yap Day, and most of them refer to the Second World War. This sitting dance performed by the village of Gaggle evokes the pain and suffering that the islanders underwent during the war. Their clapping represents the fierce bombing that took place here. War is a constant theme in Micronesia. Now these islands are a popular vacation resort for both Japanese and American tourists. But in the new millennium, Micronesia has become increasingly dependent on aid, and the traditional island culture struggles to survive.
March is the month for all sorts of activities. Surf bums in search of winter wave action head for guaranteed sun in Agadir in southern Morocco. South Africa's Cape Town Festival dishes up a cultural cornucopia of African music, theatre and art. As the rains finish, millions of migratory birds descend around Zambia's Lake Bangweulu. Icelandic restaurants celebrate the feast of Torrablot with seal flippers and rotten shark meat. Delicious. People gather as the spring equinox sun highlights the feathered serpent on the Mayan pyramid Chichen Itza. If you're not such a sun-seeker, March is still mighty cold in the Northern Hemisphere, especially above the Arctic Circle, as Holly discovers among the Sami people in Kautokeino, in the Norwegian part of Lapland.
60,000 Sami people live across the Scandinavian north in Finland, Sweden, Norway, and Russia. Converted to Christianity in the 14th century by missionaries, the Sami are traditionally reindeer herders and were originally pagan. Easter is the most important date on the Sami calendar. Celebrated over 2 weeks, this is the time for weddings and baptisms. But the highlight of the festival is the Norwegian Grand Prix, where racers battle for a year's supply of reindeer food.
Kautokeino is the home of the World Reindeer Racing Championships, a really big deal. People come from as far as Finland and Russia to compete, and they train year-round. There's actually a spiritual component to all this. People used to race their reindeer to church in order to get the best seat. This guy's still got his horns, but on the racers, they cut them off. Not because they're dangerous, but to streamline. Don't want any wind resistance. That nanosecond can be the critical difference between victory and defeat. Can I enter the race?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is there any experience necessary?
Not really, but you'll get some.
Do you steer them?
No, not much.
How do they know where to go?
They know.
I was told I would have 2 ropes. Oh, are you waiting? Can I try again? Well, at least I got the crowd going.
Hold tight. With the left hand.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's hope this guy knows where he's going, because I can't see a thing. Around the first bend. We're in the lead. Okay, ready to go reindeer racing. Wear goggles. Ho, ho, ho! Final stretch. We're into the end. We were coming around the second bend. It just took off like lightning. We were in sync. It was magic. Me and the reindeer stretched out before us, and I just smelled victory. And so did he. And then we wandered off course entirely.
Further around the Arctic Circle, Ian finds the people of Murmansk in Russia have some strange ideas about keeping warm at the Festival of the North.
That's it. This is the start, the opening ceremony, the Festival of the North.
The Festival of the North is a great party. It is like the celebration of ending of winter, but actually not the beginning of the spring, as you can see.
This is not end of winter. Look at this. This is the beginning. Ski marathon, cross country, 50 kilometres. There's a few scared faces in the competitors today. And they saw me turn up. Oh, they're off! Oh, yeah, I ain't got my boot on yet. I don't believe they're going uphill. About 1,200 people compete in the cross-country skiing, including the Russian Olympic team. Oh, that's it for me. See, my idea of skiing is going downhill, not uphill. This is like nonsense. I'm gonna go back to the beginning and pretend I've done it all. Oi! All kinds of sports make up the festival, and most you can take part in. The Sami reindeer herders from Lapland come to the festival every year. This is definitely the reindeer enclosure, and they're coming from all around my Manx, meeting here, and the races are going to begin in about 5 minutes. Here they go. Whoa! Hey, go on! Whoa! It's that way. Whoa, that is mad. Look at them, they're just on skis now. Just 2 reindeer and a little bit of skis. But what is madder, I think, is the weather. Look at this, like 5 minutes ago, couldn't see that far in front of me. Now, blazing sunshine, look, look, look. Whoa. One of the highlights of the festival is the swimming event. God, that's cold, look at that. This is the main ice swimming event. You just have to be absolutely barking mad to go anywhere near that pool. Look at that. The chance to see people jumping into icy water in their underpants always brings a big crowd. Oh, here they come, here they come. Oh, my God. They can't get enough of that cold water. That's the best pants so far. Look at that blue pair of trunks there. Look at that guy in the end. Fantastic. Oh! This has got to be the most stupidest thing I've ever done. What you got to do, straight in, no hesitation. Help! The thing was, I thought once I'm actually in, I might as well go the whole hog and swim a couple of lengths, because there's no point in just going in. Now I can't feel my feet or my root bits or anything, but hey, at least I've done it. At least I got that certificate. Hey, thanks a lot. Hey. Brilliant. Thank you. I love it out here. What's it? Oh, thank you very much for our award. Just like to say, I love it in Russia here. Oh, it's brilliant. I'm surprised I haven't been to Russia before. What I really love about it is there's no pretense, whether it's the people or the buildings. There's no trimmings, there's no fanciness. It's all like, you know, all up front. What you see is what you get. And to some people, that can be a bit intimidating. It's like, oh, it's a bit grim, it's a bit rough. But, you know, once you jump in the water, break the ice, everyone softens up and is friendly. Love it. Woo!
Thank you.